Now, this great venue has hosted some memorable playoff games over the years, and these Bear fans are hoping to make some new memories today at Soldier Field in Chicago.
Just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Chicago Bears.
And he is out of bounds here on the return.
First play, and Purdy wants to throw it.
And incomplete to open things up.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you can take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Jaquan Brisker.
And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On first down, Goodson. And a nice little start as he's able to get this up to the 28.
Now a 2nd and 2.
They'll keep it on the ground. Goodson. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to 17. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Going quickly out wide to Moore. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. Fields. This is caught. Touchdown, Bears! Tyler Goodson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bears are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Back to the air on 2nd down, Purdy. They'll dump that off to Gibson, complete.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Just one catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the first.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Purdy sets up to throw again.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And a smart throw there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Purdy to throw again on 2nd and 10. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker.
And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey good with the PAT.
And it's now 14-0.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Play action. Now Purdy.
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this 1st quarter.
Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Up the middle they go. Goodson. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL.
Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action. It's Fields. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now it's Fields.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Here we go.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Open man, it's the tight end, Kelce.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 13-yard line.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Goodson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Fields now to throw.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long.
They'll set up to throw. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Tyler Goodson
With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Bears continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
They go play action here. Purdy.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Tyler Goodson
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Bears continue to pull away here in this first half. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that makes the score 28-0.
Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And no chance to get away as they'll get it down at about the 17-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. He's got him in, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Give him 32 on the play.
And the Washington first down.
Let's go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Back to Gibson and another catch for it.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. And he stopped immediately there. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Purdy off the play fake.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Curtis. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Here's Purdy.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker.
And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. First and 10.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Brings up second and 2 at the 10-yard line.
Back to throw. Fields.
He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
551.
Here's Fields. That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing again is Fields. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. On play action, Fields. Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern.
Touchdown, Chicago! DJ Moore, 36 yards.
And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that makes this 35-0 now.
Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
Zach Pickens
able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2.
They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work to run it a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Gets this complete to Shaheed. That one a first down pickup of 8. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Fields going to move them around. And now an audible here into something else.
They'll run on first down. Goodson. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Chicago!
Tyler Goodson, 68 yards. And the Bears have taken a 6-touchdown lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it is 42-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. They'll get this to the 24, and it's second down. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And, look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after it.
On third down, here's Gibson.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down.
They'll go for it. Here's Purdy.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. On first down, Goodson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Off play action, Fields.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25.
Azeez Ojulari able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one. Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Curtis. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
He finds his man, complete. It's Curtis. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Gibson on the read option. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the third quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Back to throw, Purdy. That's taken in by Dulcich. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Complete to Greg Dulcich. A gain of 18 on the play.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out. Second and 10. Back to the ground with Gibson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Bass is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but, Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And it would appear that that first round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round and they look to book a spot in the conference championship. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
11.
Now Fields. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And with the way things have gone so far tonight, I figured this was going to be a touchdown because he's wide open. But instead, the ball's laid out just a bit too far, and they come up empty.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. And even 150 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you've got the lead. You're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
Here we go. Nelson. Hey, Ken.
They'll run on first down. Nolan. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Brandon, I got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
551. Easy.
Throwing on third down, Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Here we go.
At the 5-yard line.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. And he's got it. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Aubrey good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. 2nd down and 8. Purdy now to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
12 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man, it's Dulcich. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. He finds his man, complete. It's Curtis. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run the toss now with Gibson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. And now here comes their final timeout, as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing here, Purdy. And
he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Purdy with one final shot here.
And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time is running.